Hello again, welcome back. So today we are going to be using our counting on and counting back to subtract. Our learning target today is I can use the strategy counting on and counting back to subtract. Today we are going to see the relationship between addition and subtraction in solving problems. Let's go ahead and get started. There were 5 children playing ball. 3 children left. How many children are still playing at the field? What equation would you think of to go with this problem? Let's think about what we know. We know that there are 5 children playing. We know that 3 children left. And what we want to know is how many are still playing. Take some private think time, press pause, and write an equation that you think would match this problem. Great thinking, guys. Let's go ahead and think about our equation. I know that there were how many children to start with? There were 5. How many children left? There were 3. Now, if there were 5 children and 3 left, does that mean I'm adding more children? Did more children join them? Or did 3 children leave? You're right, 3 children left. So I would not be adding more, I would be subtracting them. So 5 minus 3, because 3 children left, equals this unknown number. Always use a box to show what number you're searching for. So I'm going to start by using a number bond to help me with this problem. We know a number bond has our whole and our parts. Now, what is our whole number? We know that in a subtraction problem, your whole goes first. So what is the first number in our equation? It's 5. So the whole number, I'm going to go ahead and write whole, would go up here. That would mean that 3 is a part. So 5 is a whole, 3 is a part. And what we are trying to figure out is the other part. And since we know that 2 parts are put together to make a whole, then I can think about an addition fact as well to help me think. So if 5 minus 3 equals my other part, then that must mean 3 plus my other part, and since I don't know what that part is yet, I'm going to go ahead and put a box, equals 5. Because 5 minus 3 equals the other part, and 3 plus this part puts together to make my whole. So now I have an addition and subtraction problem that can help me solve. Well, if I have 3 here and I want to get to 5, what would I need to do? You're right, we would use our counting on strategy. So I'm going to start at 3, and I'm going to draw counters until I get to number 5. 3, 4, 5. So I counted on 3, 4, 5. How many counters did I need to make 5? I only needed 2 more. Let's see if that matches my thinking. 5, take away 3. I'm going to draw some counters here to help me see my thinking. I have 5 counters, and I take 3 away. How many did I have left? I had 2. So, let's see if that works out for our addition problem. If I have 3 counters and I add 2 more, will I get 5? Let's see. Let's use our counting on strategy. 3, 4, 5. So yes, 3 and 2 more equal 5. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. I could show this as well on a number line, how they work together. So if I have my number line, I could use my first problem, 5 minus 3. So I'm going to start at 5, and because I'm subtracting, I'm going to go back. I'm going to count back to subtract. So 5 minus 3, let's go back 3 hops. 1, 2, 3. And where do I end? I end at 2. So 5 minus 3 equals 2. But let's see if that same is true for our addition fact, where we had to count on to help us subtract. Now, I had 3. That was the part I knew. The part I didn't know was this 2, but I knew I had to get to 5. So I'm going to count on until I get to 5. So 3, 4, 5. How many hops did I have to add to get to 5? I had to add 2. 3 plus 2 equals 5, and 5 minus 3 equals 2. You can see the relationship between subtraction and addition to help you solve. Let's try another one. There were 9 M&Ms in the bag. Now I love me some M&Ms. I ate 4. So there were 9 and I ate 4. How many are left? Let's think about what we know. We know that we had 9 M&Ms and I ate 4. What I want to know is how many are left. Press pause and write an equation that would match this problem. Now that you've had the time to think about it, let's think about what our equation would be. I had 9 M&Ms and I ate 4. Am I putting more M&Ms or am I taking away M&Ms? You're right, I'm taking away because I ate 4 of them. So minus 4 equals box, because that's what I need to figure out. I need to figure out how many are left. To think about this with our counting on and counting back strategy, I'm going to think of this. Here's my whole. Here's the part I know and the part I want to know. I know that you put 2 parts together to get your whole. So you think backwards. If you start with your whole and minus a part, you get the other part. But if you think backwards, then you start with the part you don't know, you add the part you do. So I'm going to start with the part I do know. I know that I had 4 that I ate. I know that there's another part, because if 9 minus 4 equals my part, then 4 plus my part equals my 9. By using my counting back and counting on strategies together, it helps me to think about how the problem could be solved. Sometimes subtraction is a little harder than addition. So if you can use your counting on and counting back together, it'll help you solve. So, if 9 minus 4 equals my part, then my part plus my part equals my whole. So again, I'm going to use a number line to help me solve this. Let's think about what we know. We know how many we started with, which is our whole. That would be 9. We know how many we ate, so that would be my 1 part. But what we don't know is how many are left. Take some private think time, press pause, and when you have answered your equation and your model, hit play. Okay, guys, great thinking. So I'm going to use, I know that 9 minus 4 equals my part, and 4 plus my part equals my 9. So I am going to start with my counting on to help me with the subtraction problem. If I had 4, I'm going to count on until I say the number 9. So count with me. I have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Because I don't want to go past 9, because 9 is my whole, and I know I didn't have more than 9 M&Ms. So let's see how many it took to get to that 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my other part was 5. So that tells me that 4 plus 5 equals 9, and 9 minus 4 equals 5. Do you see how they work together to help me solve this subtraction problem? I'm going to show you the same thing on a number line. If I have this number line, I don't need to keep counting because I know my whole is 9, so I'm going to stop counting at 9. If I had 9 M&Ms and I ate 4, I'm going to hop back 4 spots. 1, 2, 3, 4. So minus 4. So 9 minus 4 equals 5. But I can also think about my counting on to help me subtract. I know that my whole minus a part equals the other part, and my part plus a part equals 9. So I'm going to start at my 4, which is the part I know, and I'm going to hop until I get to that 9. 4, and I'm going to just keep on hopping until I get to 9. Now, I'm going to look and see how many I hopped. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 4 plus 5 equals 9. So this was my unknown in my addition problem, and this was my unknown in my subtraction problem. So guys, when you have problems, think about how the subtraction and the addition can work together to help you solve your problems. So today, we used our learning target. I can use the strategy counting on and counting back to subtract. You guys did awesome. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time.